I remember walking in the front door of this house and it was depressing. Walked in the front door of the living room and there were no ceiling lights, there were no lamps turned on, all the shades were drawn, and it was dark and dingy. And you immediately got hit by the cigarette smell. It just was not a pleasant place to be in. We had gotten a call from the guy that was living there. He was an older gentleman, probably in his mid-60s, and his dad had bought it about 10 years prior and had passed away shortly thereafter and had given it to him. So he'd been living there for a little while. Was living there by himself, with the exception of there was a friend staying in the upstairs part of the time. But it was a dark, dingy house that was definitely the home of a smoker. The walls and ceiling were stained from the cigarette smoke. There were like streaks of cigarette residue running down the walls. The kitchen, the flooring, the carpet, the linoleum, everything just screamed of being installed in the 80s. It was nasty, it was sticky and dark. But we could see the potential the house had from day one. We went in, the first thing we did was tore down the blinds and the shades. Let's get some light, some life back into this house again. Then we went through and took off all the dated wallpaper on most every wall in the house. We opened up the doorway like we do in most houses, opened up the doorway between the kitchen and the living room, made it feel more roomy, like it's more connected rather than having a separate living room, a separate kitchen, make it one big continuous room. It's crazy how much it changes the feel of the house just by opening up a doorway like that. We ended up pretty much entirely gutting the kitchen altogether. We redid all the electrical, all the plumbing, and we flip-flopped the kitchen. We put the cabinets on the opposite side of the room where they had been previously. We put a dining room table there, and we installed new modern kitchen cabinets with soft closed doors, granite countertop, subway tile, backsplash, matching stainless steel appliances. And I think the thing that really brought the kitchen together was the farmhouse sink with the bronze gooseneck water spout. I think it just really brought the kitchen together in a new way that we haven't done before. The bedrooms had old carpet that were just stenched with the cigarette smell and the dog hair, of course. And we went and tore out all the carpets, washed all the walls, got rid of the wallpaper that was on all the walls, and painted everything and cleaned up really well. We painted all the trim, installed all new door hardware everywhere. The bathrooms were no different than anywhere else in the house. They were tired and worn as well. We tore out the shower, the toilet, the vanity, and ended up gutting the entire walls down to the studs in both bathrooms. We installed new shower bases and then tiled the surround for both showers, installed new vanities, new toilets, recessed lighting in both bathrooms, new vanity lights, mirrors, towel bars, the whole 9 yards in both bathrooms. We installed new flooring throughout the entire house, new electrical, new plumbing, new lighting everywhere, carpet in all the bedrooms and the hallways, snap block floor in the kitchens and the bathrooms. The basement we pressure washed and we painted the exterior walls and installed lots of new lighting in the basement. Then came the fun part, filling the house up. We put in the furniture, the bedding, the nightstands, the lamps, the wall hangings, everything that brings life to a house. We like to create spaces that are just welcoming and that you walk into and you feel like you're at home. There's just a peace in the house that was so far from present when we bought the house. The house is now on Airbnb and is a welcoming place for whether it's construction workers, whether it's a family coming to hang out. It's a perfect place in a very quiet neighborhood, so book your stay now. But this is exactly what we love to do. This is what makes us come alive, is to bring old properties and to transform them, bringing new horizons to old dead structures that had no life at one point. Stay tuned for the next project and we're going to keep on doing it.